They did go to the Michigan State Open, had a couple wrestlers go there. Nobody won it in the Open division, but a lot of competition for the Michigan State Open for the Bobcats trying to prepare for this dual meet here today, Alec.
Yeah, the Michigan State Open, that's one of the top open tournaments for colleges this year, I think, with Ohio State being there and then a bunch of unattached redshirt going too. That's always solid competition for Ohio to start their year off.
And it's time for wrestling inside the Convocation Center. Starting things off at 125 pounds, Korbin Meink for the Campbell Fighting Camels and Giovanni Disabato for the Bobcats. Meink from Omaha, Nebraska, went to Sut Catholic. He's a junior here wrestling at 125, and he's going against a redshirt freshman in Giovanni Disabato. Disabato, this is his first match this season, does have 12 wins and 5 losses in his career. Did not have a dual meet start as he tries to go for a low ankle single. Unable to get it.
Yeah, and you see Heavy, back it again on a shot. Nothing coming of it, though. Disabato is really showing he likes that right-hand underhook. And then Meink's going for a front headlock here.
Meink with the front headlock. Disabato trying to wrestle out of it.
Gonna work. Oh, he's looking for a fireman's.
Disabato with the fireman, strolls around and gets a 2. Tries to go for a tilt. Doesn't get the tilt, but does have the takedown. It's 2-0. Ohio Disabato's over Campbell. 2-1 with the escape.
It was a great way to scramble by Meink to get out of that right away.
So Disabato gets a takedown. He was a state runner-up and Hillard Davison back in his high school career. Restart in the center of the match. 2-1 the score here in the first period.
Disabato right on a reshot.
Disabato with the low ankle single, trying to bring it up.
He's up.
And good defense from Meink. Meink, a 4-time state champion back in 2017, was the last time he was in high school. But a 4-timer, was a USA Folk Style All-American. And last year, a SoCon Freshman of the Year. Also, of course, when you get the Freshman of the Year and you succeed like that, and you win the SoCon Championship as he's in on the low sweep single on Disabato. Tries to bring it up, and Disabato fights it off.
Disabato had a deep shin whizzer there. That's how he was able to fend that off. Meink in on again. He's had a lot of attacks this match.
Meink trying to push the pace. Disabato has a 2-1 lead off the takedown. Takedown and escape is all the points that have been scored. And one of the new things you can see in the background, a couple ribbon video boards. The only thing that does for wrestling, unfortunately, we do not have a riding time clock. One of the things that they'll be trying to update and upgrade right here inside the Convocation Center. But as for right now, the riding time will be held at the table. I have to listen to it in between the breaks.
Disabato's got that underhook again. He's going to look to jack that up and try and get a single or maybe a throw.
22 seconds left here in the first period. 15 seconds and counting.
Guys are just really feeling each other out this first period. Early on in the season, it's you'll see this a lot more than you will at the end.
4, 3, 2, 1, and that's the end of the first period. No buzzer either. That's something new too.
Yeah, no buzzer. That's almost to a detriment of the wrestlers.
Yeah, normally you wrestle until you hear the buzzer sound, but with all the new system, you got a giant video board. That looks pretty cool. You got the couple ribbon boards on the sides of the Convocation Center, no longer with the old-fashioned scoreboards that they had here, but so no buzzer, which we'll have to get used to, and no riding time that is going to be visible to us. Again, riding time will be kept over at the head scorer's table as Disabato gets the mat return, and we'll try to increase the riding time.
He's working that. He's looking for a Blair ride on that left side. He's going to roll that wrist up and try and get it onto his own hip. Meink's out. Disabato let him out pretty easy there. Meink's in on another shot. Takedown for Meink.
Meink right away getting in on the re-attack. Gets the lead, 3-2.
See, he's got that bottom leg turked. Oh, Disabato does a good job to keep that out so he can't get turned there.
Bar arm by Meink. Bar arm and a wrist.
Disabato's going to look to make himself long and try and fight that bar out. Minute 13 left here in the second period.
Scoreboard has it Meink 4 and Disabato 2. The escape and the takedown brings it up to 2-4. As now running the bar arm is Meink. Disabato trying to fight it off, but Meink, it's not 90 degrees yet.
No, he's got to watch that arm. That ref's going to be looking for that too.
Got to be careful for the chicken wing.
Disabato's doing a good job fighting off that bar, but he's got to try and do more to work off the bottom.
Again, really trying to work the bar arm is Korbin Meink, the junior out of Omaha, Nebraska, and Campbell. 3-2 so far on the season, 40-25 on his career. You see on the screen, Kerry Kolat, one of the best coaches out there right now. He won the SoCon Conference.
Yeah, and Kerry Kolat, as a wrestler, he was even better. He was a 2-time national champion and a 4-time All-American at Lock Haven and Penn State.
Disabato rolls right through, trying to get the reversal. 10 seconds remaining here in the second period.
He's going to want to look to get one at least.
Disabato trying to get the wizard, can't get out. Under 2 seconds and time.
That was a good period by Meink on top. He kept that bar arm in real deep the whole time, and Disabato was never able to get off the bottom.
Meink 4, Disabato 2 here in match number 1 at 125 pounds. First match of the day for the Bobcats and the Fighting Camels.
Disabato opting to go on his feet here because he couldn't get out from Meink on bottom last period.
Well, not only that, Disabato started on top.
Yeah, and Meink got out real quick.
4-2 the score. Under minute 50 here in the third period. Disabato does have the takedown. Meink has a takedown of himself, but 2 escapes. That's the difference. Was able to ride Disabato, and we don't have word on riding time, as that's not visible to us. We'll just have to listen at the end of the match to figure out, but we can kind of guesstimate whether there's going to be some riding time or not.
It's probably a little bit for Meink right now.
1:20 on the clock, period 3. First dual meet inside the Convocation Center this season, and there won't be another one until January 5th. So this is the only one in November, and then nothing else after this in December, and one on the 5th as they welcome in Oklahoma, they being the Bobcats. Joel Greenlee, 2-time All-American during his wrestling career, Northern Iowa. Currently holds the highest winning percentage at Iowa. 127 wins, 16 losses, and 4 ties. I guess that's when you can still tie in a wrestling match.
Joel Greenlee, back in his time, he was one of the meanest wrestlers there was, and he was all feared, and he always made sure that everybody remembered wrestling him.
Shot attempt by Disabato is under 30 left here in the third period. Disabato getting caught under the headlock.
Oh.
Tries to go for a fireman's carry, rolls through. 20 seconds remaining.
Meek's doing a real good job of keeping his hips in and keeping the pressure right on Disabato's neck. 15 seconds here.
Disabato trying to get the low ankle pick. Yeah, will get taken down himself. 2 points for Meink. And that's how the match will end. Under 5 seconds left. Disabato remains on bottom. We'll wait to see if there's going to be a riding time point awarded from our public address announcer. 6-2 is the way the final goes right now here in the first weight class, the first match of the day. Meink gets the win over Disabato.
Meink did a good job staying aggressive that whole match. He was always the aggressor, and I think that was the difference there.
Meink getting the takedowns. He was able to get out from bottom. And Disabato just could not ride him. Here's one of the takedowns right off the shot.
Yeah, and you see that